Fam, I hate to come to us like this, but boy, let me let me take this off because why is it? And this is strictly to FBA men because Black American men are the only ones I see doing this shit. I'm be real with you. This is crazy. Why is it that Black Americans feel so comfortable coming on here talking about black women like they do? You know, talking about masculine softness, we putting them down, holding them down. We've been holding you up. And I try to give them the benefit of the doubt because I know they're not talking about me, right? But all of the women that I know started out with softness. The roughness that you see women have, we had to gain to deal with you niggas. We had to gain that to teach our sons because you wasn't there. How can you not know that or feel that? At first I thought, well, maybe they're mixing up women and girls. You know? Because most of them choose bitches and whores based off of how they look. And then when they're all wore out with nasty women, they want to come with their so-called masculine self and deal with a real woman who has set a foundation for herself because you wasn't there. You were out there playing with little girls and selling dope and looking for a white chick or Hispanic or Asian because you thought they were softer and you come to find out they not. Now you come with your confused self, want to walk through the door and want me to bend down and kiss your feet and give everything to you and follow your rule and say, yes, yes, master, yes, you have a penis and it's going to satisfy me, so I'm going to do whatever you say. Compare black women to black men in America and who went astray first. Who put them in their rap videos? Who was rapping to get them to shake their ass and let them know that to be half dressed and acting all kind of ways will get them attention from men? Who did that? The woman you get now is a repercussion of the actions that you made. You fell victim to this European system, so we followed you. You are the leaders. You let this system make you weak. You did. We stayed with you. That's why we so strong. We stayed with you. We followed you into servitude. Remember, if we want to check history, right? When women was the matriarch of the civilization, there was no problem. It's the European that came over with their hatred towards women because their women wasn't like us. But you, as men who love to stick their penis everywhere, start leaving children all around the world. Because it was easier. They were easier. They laid down with you easier. So the black woman naturally is going to try to compete with that, to keep her man who she created, who she loved. She followed you into war, then into servitude. And now we're here. When you go back and check history, just recent history, who sold most of the drugs in the community? Y'all fell victim to the system. And I understand that. But don't then turn around and blame the black woman. I mean, there's panels. Brothers are on here serious. This is crazy. So not only we are dividing the divide, when we get that, we dividing it too. The men are acting more feminine than the women. So it's the women's fault that y'all dressing up, the men dressing up in women's clothes? Because remember, homosexuals are over the fashion world. So you listening to another man. Any man who thinks like this really wants to be with a man. Brothers, y'all need to catch on to this because that's where they're pushing you. You don't see what they're doing to the transgender situation? Putting them in women's sports? Giving them women's rights? Now y'all think it's okay to lay down with another man who looks like a woman? Isn't that funny? The real woman is too masculine. So you gonna be with a masculine man in the dress? Because that's where all of y'all headed to. That's where you're going. Most of you did it in prison and we still came out. You came out and we still loved you. That's how AIDS got pushed in the neighborhood. Us still loving you. How can we be this ignorant? Oh, we so stupid, man. We so stupid. I just want to come back and add this before I go. Black American women are the most copied and hated in the whole entire world. And you quote me on that because we're even hated by our men mostly. And I'm really starting to think it's pushed by the people who want to be a black woman. So if you fall under that category, I'm talking to you. They pushing this. And our men, you're falling for it again. Self-separation. No other woman have given birth to the empowerment of men like the Black American woman. No other. We give birth to world changers.